Welcome to this week's Goddess Guidance. And it is Tuesday, April 2nd. We just had Mercury go retrograde yesterday. Still have eclipse season. We had the full moon also in Libra recently. So we're just in it. We're just in it, y'all. We're just in it. And it makes sense that the messages we received this week kind of take on qualities that will, I think, benefit all of us in this season, or at least in this week, right? So the first card that came out, our first message was from Diana, is one of focused intention. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. I think this is some of that decluttering, whether you feel like you need to do some spring cleaning in your home, your car, your emotions, your thoughts, social media, all that. If you feel like doing a detox or clearing, cleansing, all that, I think some of that is an opportunity for releasing so that you can stay more focused on your target. I know for me, if I've got a lot of stuff going around, it's hard for me to think. So clearing, purging, things like that will help you to stay focused on what your goals are. And that's very air sign quality. So yeah, I think it makes sense. We had the Libra eclipse, and now here we are with all this other sort of stuff. And then you got the fiery Aries energy. That's just thrown in there for fun, which makes sense because the next message is home and hearth. Your household situation is improving either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. And so with fire comes the home. Even though you might be passionate about a lot of things, you might want to stay at home. Okay, you might find you a little tired. Like, yeah, I want to. Now I'm tired. So, and then and then we also have this airy sign of having focused intention. So cool. So with that being said, we're just gonna be homebodies thinking a lot. Just kidding. Go ahead and take some nice deep breaths, allowing your gaze to soften or allow your eyes to gently close. Just noticing the ebb and flow of breath. In and out. Noticing how the chest rises and falls, ascends and descends with each breath. Feeling the breath deepen and lengthen. Allow the top of the breath, the bottom of the breath to blend perfectly together as you take a moment to just slow down. Setting everything else aside, knowing that there is nothing else for you to do in this moment. Nowhere else to be but here, now. Just observing the breath. Smooth and steady. Checking in with yourself. As you shift your focus inward, not only to the breath, but also to your space, your personal space. See if you can scan your personal space, top to bottom. It's as if you are held nice and centered, balanced, in a beautiful ball of golden light. Can you see yourself in the center? See how high up it goes and how far down beneath you. How far away is the edge of the bubble to your left, to your right? Behind you? In front of you? Finding comfort in this space. Finding ease in this space. Showed up for a reason. You're here for a reason. Take a moment to just relax. We're all here in this space, holding this space, together as one. Breathing in. Breathing out. Allowing yourself to just soften. Relaxing the crown on your head. Scanning down through the head and the mind and relaxing the space between the brows. Relaxing your cheeks, softening your lips, unclenching your jaw. Allowing your neck to lengthen as you hold your crown high. Allowing the throat to relax, back of the neck to relax. Shoulders become heavy. It's as if you have sandbags that you're holding in your hands. They begin to pull the hands and the arms down towards the earth with their weight. As your arms become heavy, your wrists, your palms, your fingertips, all soften and relax. Give yourself permission just to let go. See instead. Just be here now in this experience. A space where you can find comfort. Feels like a coming home. Your next breath, just notice the chest rise and fall once again, seeing if you can soften the heart space. allowing your heart to rest in a divine, sacred heart that's right behind it. Allow your heart to soften. Allow the belly to relax. See if you can soften the belly button. Allow the space held between your hips to relax. It's as if the earth beneath you is drawing your hips downwards. As your hips become heavy, the legs become heavy. You can bring your awareness all the way down to the soles of your feet. Wherever they are, barefoot at home or in some shoes. See if you can bring your awareness to the soles of your feet. Maybe you're lying down, maybe you're sitting down. Maybe you're standing. Standing on the new foundation you are building for yourself. A new life you're building for yourself. Creating, generating, sustaining. This new life, this new creation. Don't worry about any naysayers, any doubters, what people may think. Don't worry about any of your doubts or your fears. It's a part of you that is resourceful. A part of you that has overcome. A part of you that knows how to take the lead, to presence herself, to show up for herself. She doesn't have to fight necessarily, but she can show up for herself, to be present. To remember all the time she maybe didn't think she could, but she did. Allow that aspect of who you are to show up for a moment. A part of you that's resourced and connected, creative, wise, experienced. Part of you that is a critical thinker, an observer, and that's intuitive. Allow her to come forward. And just notice her energy, this version of you. She turns around, facing anything within you, within the part of yourself that may be a little nervous, a little unsure, a little uncertain. She turns to her, turning towards yourself. What is a deeper truth that is here? A deeper message? Your feelings always provide feedback. So as you observe, as you notice, what are your feelings providing for you as feedback? Surrounding any of your creations, your ability or capacity to have that which you desire. What's missing? Focus. Your thoughts unwavering as you just explore what comes to mind. And you think of what's holding you back, what's in the way. What keeps you stuck. Blocks you may think you have. What's missing? What's in the way? Between you and that new life you're building for yourself. This new chapter, this new season. As you identify the things that may be keeping you stuck or that are in the way, whatever's missing, whatever gap there is, you notice that. See if you can explore a deeper truth around that. How does that show up in your life? What action steps do you or don't you take? And you think about those gaps, what's missing, the blocks. How does that affect how you move through your life? There's a part of you that is so resourceful, so inspiring, so creative, intuitive, wise. She's gotten herself here somehow. And she is a part of you. And there may be another part of yourself. It's a little anxious, a little uncertain. Maybe she could use some guidance, some assistance. She sees her dreams and her desires out in front of her. Somehow they still seem a little elusive. Time passes by, maybe. Seems as if it's always escaping. But she is open. She is willing to not lose hope, not lose faith. She turned towards that wise and resource, creative, inspiring aspect of self. And she's embraced, she's held, and she allows herself to receive the intuitive wisdom, guidance of the self that is abundant and resource, creative, resourceful, sure of herself. What would it take to bring your dreams and desires into reality? What would it take for the uncertain aspect of yourself to receive what she needs? What would it take to build that bridge or to close that gap between you and your desires? What information, what wisdom lies here in this moment for you? Breathing in, breathing out. Just allowing your imagination, your focused intent to lead you to the answers to your needs, your wants, and the action steps, even the most minimal, smallest action step. It's one step in the direction of your dreams and helps to keep your thoughts unwavering. Your feelings, actions, focus on your desires, on what you're building, what you're creating. Whether it's a shift or a change in your home life, maybe career path, maybe relationships, maybe finances, maybe all of the above. What would it take for those desires to manifest? Maybe it's a feeling like certainty. Try that on for size. Just pretend you can put it on. Courage. What would that feel like to just put on? To dress yourself, to adorn yourself. in bravery, courage, tenacity, resilience. To cover yourself in inspiration, enlightenment, creativity, passion, expansion, outgrowing, abundance. Fruitful. Maybe it takes new skill sets. You're feeling encouraged to learn something new. Try something. Step outside your comfort zone. A skill you'd like to refine within yourself. A strength that you would like to hone in on. Are there skill sets needed to help you close that gap, to build that bridge? Bringing your desires closer and closer to you. What skill sets could be cultivated or developed? Knowing that as you take those small action steps to develop and cultivate these skill sets, strengthen them, that you will make your mark. What could support you? Who can support you? As you continue to focus on your current desires and dreams, attention, what support is needed? Either from above, below, or all around you, support is everywhere. Can you identify what type of support really, really help? Just move a little closer to your dreams. Draw them in a little bit more. Skill sets need to be refined. What support needs to take place? Are there any structures that need to be made, created, checked into, maintained? What structures can you put into place that will support your ability to develop any new skill sets. As you stay focused, what you are creating, what are you building? What is your intention for yourself this year? You just pick no more than 2 or 3 things just to keep your magic potent. To keep the magic we hold in this space potent. So you begin to close those gaps. As you unearth the underlying truth, some that serve you, harvest deeper truths that don't serve you in your growth. You can just compost. Reduce those thoughts, reduce those feelings that don't support your growth. Allowing that time and energy to be recycled so that you may reuse it more intentionally. Stay unwavering as you build a bridge between where you are now and where you're going. Clear vision. And maybe you've come up with 1 or 2 skill sets that can be refined. Take you along this journey with more ease and grace, more preparedness. Getting to feel that sense of adventure within you, but you know you're supported. You'll be supported along your entire journey. You've created or identified some structure that you can put into play to guide you along your path. For things to work more efficiently, so that you can be and operate more intentionally. as if you are blessed. Energies of happiness, luck, good fortune. So you move forward, more confidence, more curiosity, a little fun, a little playfulness, a little magic, synchronicity. Everything you need just pops up like flowers in bloom all around you. Not only do they add protection and beauty along your way, it gives you an opportunity to stop and smell the flowers, smell the roses. Taking time to also rest. Appreciate how far you've come. Know that when it's time, you'll move forward again. When it's time, you'll pause and rest again. You allow yourself to flow. Trust your inner knowing, inner wisdom. It's like a compass. It can always lead you back home. Knowing here you are safe, welcome, comfortable. You own this space. This is your space. You are always welcome in this space. You are always honored in this space. All aspects of you, all parts of you, all feelings, all emotion. May you stay focused on the direction in which you're going, your plans, your dreams, your goals, all of your ambitions and passion. Get everything aligned to bring these into fruition with ease and grace. And so it is. And just giving yourself a few deep breaths. Land back here now. Coming back home to your physical body, wiggling your toes, your fingers. Maybe taking a nice little stretch or twist. Any organic movement that feels good. And then one more deep breath for opening your eyes and gently coming out of meditation. Well, that felt lovely to just slow down a moment. This is why I do this, y'all. I'd probably be a crazy person if I didn't have this to show up for. But it is a passion of mine, so thank you all for being here. And going to the personal readings now. But before we go, collective message. Collective message. What I heard was take time to rest. For the collective message, take time to rest. So you know what? Let me show y'all the chords. So the first message, or well, we have two cards anyways. I wouldn't say first, but focused intention is one of the guided messages today. So keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. Okay. And this is relevant also because since it is Aries season, Aries is definitely like headstrong, so it's just kind of like a act first, think later kind of vibe. But now we got retrograde, so it's like a slow down a minute kind of vibe. But in that slowing down a lot with all this energy, right? You have to balance it out because too much fire, you get burned out. Next thing you know, you just want to sit your butt at home. Okay, so that's that's the second message. Is Vesta, your household situation is improving either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. And that could just mean you have some extra time to stay at home or spring cleaning, like I was talking about before I got started with meditation, how spring cleaning helping to clear out the physical clutter, the emotional clutter, the mental clutter, will help you to stay focused on your target. So you got a whole lot of visual distractions, but also other distractions with technology or just, whatever. For mine is emails. I hate seeing a bunch of emails. I will unsubscribe so quick. Anyways, that's my way of having less mental stuff going on, is to unsubscribe and clear out my emails. So the other message of being home is clearing that out. That might feel like it's time to do some spring cleaning. I know a lot of people have been talking about cleaning their homes lately and just things like that, moving. And so it's one of those things where, yeah, it's time to maybe clear some things out, but also remember your other physical home is your body. So taking care of that, this could be a message of rest when you feel tired. Start making plans, to just make things easier. For me personally, what I've been doing is I went to the grocery store the other day, so I got some food. That's a good thing. And I've just been kind of decluttering around my house. So as I'm going through laundry and sorting laundry, I'm like, do I really need this? I got enough of these, Falcon t-shirts. I only need one. So not Falcons, Hawks, whatever. One of those sports balls, athlete things. Anyways, so I'll start, just kind of organizing, putting things aside that way. Old washcloths as I'm doing laundry, just toss, just like things like that. Doesn't have to be a whole lot of like, oh, I got to spend a whole day doing a deep clean on the house. Just do maybe little bit by little bit, because that's kind of what that retrograde energy is like. Like slowing down a bit. So just, doing things little by little around the home will help you, especially to just clear the energy for this new season, this new year, astrological year, but then also with less of all that sort of stuff and having groceries in the house, it's easier because it just kind of, I have less mental stress. I don't have to clean up as much as long as I clean as I go and start to sort things out. And also with having, groceries in the house, I don't have to think about what should I go eat. I don't feel like spending like $40 or something that's 15. So it just, what can you do to ease your mental stress and to make your home life more comfortable, more pleasurable, so that while you're there, you are allowed to spark some creativity within the mind. That's that fire energy. So a little spark of creativity that might help you get to your goals or achieve your goals in unconventional ways or just faster. So we don't want faster manifestations. All right, so that's the collective message, and catch you next time.